Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. No peace. No peace. Oh. No peace. 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 No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No peace. No peace. No peace. No peace. Black lives matter. 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 No peace. No peace, no sleep. No peace, no sleep. No peace, no sleep. No peace, no sleep.
No KKK, no fascist, Tampa Bay. We said no Trump.
No KKK, no fascist Tampa Bay. 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 These racist cops have got to go. These racist cops have got to go. Silence is compliance. Silence is compliance. Silence is compliance. Silence is your violence. Silence is your violence. Silence is your violence. Silence is your violence. Fight back. 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 Freedom, freedom. These racist police, we don't need them, need them. We want freedom, freedom. All these racist police, we don't need them, need them. We want freedom, freedom. All these racist police, need them, need them, need them. Black lives matter. 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 You don't get no peace. 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 Shut it down. 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 No KKK, no racist you. No KKK, no fascist Tampa Bay. 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 Justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No peace. This is what democracy looks like. 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 This is what equality looks like. This is what equality looks like. This is what equality looks like. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Silence is compliance. Silence is compliance. Silence is compliance. Silence is compliance. These racist cops have got to go. 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 Defund the police. Defund the police. Defund the police. Yes. Defund the police. Defund the police. Defund the police. Defund the police. And give it to the community. And give it to the community. Give it to minorities. And give it to minorities. Our streets. 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 We built these 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 streets. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Defund the police. Defund the police. Yeah. No more white supremacy. No more white supremacy. No more white supremacy. No more white supremacy. Stop the violence, stop the hate. 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 You don't get no peace. 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 You don't get no peace.
We don't get no justice.
You don't get no peace.
We don't get no justice.
You don't get no peace.
We don't get no justice.
You don't get no peace. No peace. No peace. No peace, no sleep. 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 We're doing it live. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Fight back. Fight back. Fight back. Fight back. Fight back. Fight back. Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! You don't get no peace. 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 Shut it down. 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 You don't get no peace. 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 Welcome to your everyday. Welcome to your everyday. Welcome to your everyday. Fight back. 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 Don't shoot. 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 Racist police, we don't need them, need them. We want freedom, freedom. All these racist police, we don't need them, need them. We want freedom, freedom. All these racist police, we don't need them, need them. We want freedom, freedom. All these racist police, we don't need them, need them. We want freedom, freedom. All these racist police, we don't need them, need them. We want freedom, freedom. All these racist police, we don't need them, need them. We want freedom, freedom. All these racist police, we don't need them, need them. We want freedom, freedom. All these racist police, we don't need them, need them. No justice, no peace. Justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. 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 You don't get 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 no peace. No more white supremacy. 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 Stop the violence, stop the hate. 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 Stop the violence. You don't get no peace. No peace, no sleep. 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 These racist cops have got to go. 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 We don't want no bad cops. We don't want no racist cops. We don't want no violent cops. We don't want no racist cops. Not in our community. Not in our community. Not in our community. Not in our community. No KKK, no racist Tampa Bay. No KKK, no fascist Tampa Bay. No KKK, no fascist Tampa Bay. No KKK, no fascist Tampa Bay. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. March with us. 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 Silence is compliance. Silence is your violence. Silence is your violence. Silence is your violence. You don't get no peace. 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 Shut it down. 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 Woo! This is what democracy looks like. 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 This is what equality 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 looks like. Don't shoot. 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 Stop the violence, stop the hate. 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 No more white supremacy. No more white supremacy. No more white supremacy. No more white supremacy. Stop the violence, stop the hate. 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 Justice. Now. Justice. Now. Justice. Now. Justice. Now. You don't get no peace. 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 don't get no peace. You don't get no peace. You don't get no peace. Silence is compliance. Silence is compliance. Silence is compliance. Silence is compliance. March with us. 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 How many black lives will you kill? 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 These racist cops have got to go. These racist cops have got to go. These racist cops have got to go. Hey, hey. These racist cops have got to go. These racist cops have got to go. These racist cops have got to go. Cops have got to go. These racist cops have got to go. We don't want no bad cops. We don't want no racist cops. We don't want no bad cops. We don't want no bad cops. Not in our community. Not in our community. Not in our community. Not in our community. We don't want no racist cops. 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 Defund the police. Defund the police. Defund the police. Defund the police. And give it to minorities. 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 Defund the police. Defund the police. Defund the police. Defund the police. No peace, no sleep. 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 You don't get no peace. 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 Silence is compliance. 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 Your silence is compliance. Silence is compliance. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Silence is compliance. Silence is compliance. Silence is defiance. Silence is compliance. Silence is compliance. Silence is compliance. We know these streets. We know these streets. Our 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 city. Welcome to your everyday. 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 No peace. No peace. No peace. No peace. You don't get no peace. You don't get no peace. You don't get no peace. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Defund the police. 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 Fascist Tampa Bay. No KKK, no fascist Tampa Bay. No KKK, no fascist Tampa Bay. No KKK, no fascist Tampa Bay. No KKK, no. No peace. No peace. Police. 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 No KKK, no fascist Tampa Bay. No KKK, no fascist Tampa Bay. No KKK, no fascist Tampa Bay. No KKK, no out of here. Oh, sorry. Woo! Stand up, fight back. We got you. Woo! Stand up, fight back. I'm sorry, baby. Defund the police. Defund minorities. Defund the police. Defund minorities. Defund the police.
Hell no. Yeah, clearly. Y'all rather sit in the grass or sit on the concrete? What's up, big grass? Well, who doesn't like the concrete?
No, it's okay.
Right here is good. Him.
I was thinking we do like that little popcorn thing or whatever we be doing, like in the grass. Just say how you feel, why you keep coming out, why did you first come out. Just basically how you feel about what we're doing as a whole. Sorry, honey. Y'all want me to spin or just...
Oh, Isaac's like, I got this. Come on.
I'm gonna scope y'all out real quick.
No, you can't cheat like that.
Who said I was cheating?
No one?
Spin, man. Oh, I got 2 more. I didn't ask you. My name's Terrence and I'm out here because I'm with some Pick somebody. Fallen toe. Ooh, got him.
My name's Jocelyn, and I'm out here because I'm tired of the same thing happening every time. I'm Chloe, and I'm out here because equal protection of the law doesn't exist for everybody, and I'm going to be out here until it does.
My name is Savannah, and I'm out here to just show support, and I'm really inspired by all of you guys.
My name is Charlie, and I'm out here because I've lived in St. Pete my whole life, and shit just keeps getting worse with the police. We gotta change it. We gotta change it.
Oh, sorry. Pick one.
I'm Devon, and I'm here to fight for equality.
I'm Lisa. I'm here because this nation is built on white supremacy, and that is an issue that white people need to address, not sympathize. I'm Jen. I'm out here because the police don't respect the lives and worthiness of black people, and we need to defund them and invest it back into the communities. Hi, I'm Other Jen. I'm here because Black Lives fucking matter. Hell yeah! I'm Rachel, and I'm here to show people that we do need change, even if they don't believe it right now.
Hi, I'm Talia. I'm out here because as a person of color, I'm tired of being scared to walk in the streets alone, and we need change and justice served.
I'm Megan. I'm here because I want to see change. I want to see justice, and I want to see peace in our community.
I'm Dylan, and I'm here because I know we can do better, but so far we're not, and we need to, and we need to tell everyone to do better.
I don't like speaking, but I'm Cynthia, and I live on the south side, and I see how the police treat people of color, and I'm sick of it, especially having 5 black children of my own. I want them to grow up respected as a human being, not anything else.
Yeah, sure.
I knew that was coming. Hi, my name is Chelsea, and I'm out here for equality. I also have formed a bond with most of you because I've been coming out here every goddamn day. So, to fight for your rights and everybody's equality is the #1 thing on my life right now.
My name is Alvaro. I came here because I've heard about all of you, and young people give me hope, or you young people today give me hope.
Yes.
Well, I'm here because this is the only place I see now where the voices can be heard from the border. We have been many people getting shot by Border Patrol, which is like police on the border. And the Supreme Court has declared that if you are shot in Mexico, you have no right to seek justice. So the Supreme Court of the United States, this year on the 25th of February, legalized murder across the border. So I feel that Black Lives Matter is all the oppressed people's lives are in that symbol of Black Lives Matter. So this is a place that we can speak of this, and I think maybe we can get justice. Maybe this is
We will get justice. Hell yeah.
Maria.
Okay, I'm here. I'm Maria. I'm here because I come from a country that where police brutality is a really big deal against black people, especially. And I believe that when change starts in the United States, that's where the media pays attention to. And when Brazil says this, or South America, or many other countries, developing countries, when they see that what's happening here is working, then they do the same thing in the other countries. So I believe in this cause, and that's it.
Thank you.
I'm Maya, and I'm here, because I think if we can change things in the United States, we can change them everywhere.
the pressure.
You?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, hi, I'm Carla. I don't come out here every day, but I come out here like probably once a week. But I keep coming out so that St. Pete City Council, the mayor, everybody doesn't forget that this message is still out here. We're still asking for the same thing over and over again. And we honestly, guys, we need to pay attention to like local government and what they're doing. Like every time there's a city council meeting, like we need to be there organized. And I don't know if you guys, does everybody here know what Dream Defenders is? Yeah. So Dream Defenders, are you guys going to the meeting? It's on the 2nd from 2 to 4 p.m. They're going to talk more about like the plan to defund the police, specifically here in St. Pete, and I think we should all be there. I can send the link in the group chat, but I just think we need to all we need to be demanding this on the streets, but we also need to be demanding this at a legislative level because that they have the power to change that, and we need to make sure that not only do we eventually defund the police, abolish the police overseas, we need to defund the military, we need to end capitalism, we need to end like all of the oppression in the world.
Great, my name's Sydney. I'm here because shit's gotta change, and every second that allies and people of color stay silent is another second that's complicit in letting it just keep happening.
Okay, I'm Tatum. I'm here for the future of Black children and LGBTQIA+, everybody in between. Their lives matter, and also for the equal access and protection of resources along with like education, healthcare, etc.
I'm just here to be a good ally to the Black community and do whatever like is right for them and just like have equality for them and put funds back into their community that have been taken rightfully from them.
I'm Kimberly, and I'm here because I want to be able to tell my grandchildren that I didn't just watch as the children of I don't know, you guys, most of you are my children's age, and they can't come out here every day, but so I will come out here and I will fight with you guys because I really do think that you guys are changing the world. And some people are saying, oh, it's such a slow process, but I mean, really, like, yeah, it's been too slow of a process, and we're out here every single day to show you that we won't take that slow process anymore. We want change, and we want it now. And
my name is Lisa, and I come out here because injustice based on the color of your skin is absolutely disgusting, in my opinion. And I really like to spark conversations and people getting to educate themselves. And I have this theory on ignorance. I believe ignorance is lack of education by choice. I think if you don't have resources because they're not available to you, you can't claim the title of ignorance. However, when people come on our page, they have a cell phone in their hand, they have all the resources that they want in their hand, and they are still choosing not to educate themselves, therefore choosing ignorance. And when we walk by all these restaurants, we've been doing this for like 64 days now, like, do you think those people, I want them to be talking about us after we leave. I want them to research names that we say, and I want to keep doing that until the ignorance is gone. So, also I love you guys. Oh yes, I have to choose someone. Who hasn't gone yet?
on the stairs right here, or on the stairs over here.
Yes, you.
Uh-huh.
I don't know your name, but I would love to.
My name's Adams. Do we all know really why we're here?
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
That's the main reason we're here, but it's mainly because we all have the same passion and the same care, and we want to open our hearts to the same cause, which brings it all together. It's just a different way for us all to be together. We have so many opportunities to be able to connect and bond as a community to make things better. because we are the community. Without each and every one of you, this wouldn't exist. So, I appreciate everyone coming out. I'm out here as often as I can be. The love that we all have for each other, even though that we don't really know each other, is pretty strong. So,
I'm Jackson, and racism disgusts me. That's why. Oh, I didn't care. My name is Isaac. I'm here. Why not be here? Everybody knows right from wrong. The system is wrong. It's always been wrong. It was never for equality. It's not for blacks on top, blacks on the bottom. Whoever's in the middle is there. But we're all out here for a reason. We all have passion for it. We're just putting pressure on our shoulders, and we're getting pretty much what we want, which is justice, peace, equality for all.
Who hasn't gone?
Yeah, raise your hand if you haven't gone. Oh, got him.
I'm Kyrie. Black Lives Matter. I did want to touch on something since we came back from the show. Heard James Baldwin, the quote that she was looking for in legal. That's the thing James Baldwin quote, what she was getting at. And she thinks that black people here are being used white people, whatever, various different the hero movement said the same thing, which is kind of funny. And I get where they're coming from, the history in the U.S. of that happening. I don't think we need to explain that. You guys are allowed to speak up. We want you in the background, we want black people to talk, speak for myself. But I think it's somebody in your face, on the track. You go for a walk? I think they do have a point. I think we can do better reaching out. But I also don't think they really want to. I think some of those things, I don't know if we got to end up with a team meeting and stuff. It's a bunch of people kind of talking down. Back in my day, we did this, we did that. I don't know. I think we're doing pretty good. I think we can educate ourselves and but at the end of the day, we do have black people out here on the police department and we have black people at the city council. I don't know the intimidation tactics, they were trying to do today. Weird guy from Sunday, definitely seems to be one of the white allies.
True.
Someone else said earlier, like, this is a slow process, and it is going to be a slow process. We have to make sure we know what we want, and you have to speak up to the leader and tell them, like, hey, I think this is a good idea. Share your opinion. That's what the thing is about. You know, it's important to get your word out there. That's what this is. And that's what we're doing. The last thing I'll say is, also here to defund the police and defund the police. Absolutely. I don't think that we need a police system as expansive as it is. And ultimately, I hope our goal is to see it here in St. Pete and other people will see that it works here. And we can eventually make it a nationwide effort. Demilitarize the military industrial complex as well as defund the industrial complex and work since creating in the United States. Yeah, that's why I'm very excited.
I guess unless some of the people that walked in later want to say something. Sorry, Sam. If the people that walked in later want to say something to you, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Man, how you feel?
Okay. Hi, I'm Sam. For those that don't know me, I'm sorry I showed up late. I'm out here a lot of the time, you know, be an ally, support the leadership, support all black people, doing everything that we can to make sure that we educate as many people as possible. As important it is as it is to march, you need to know what you're marching for and what your reasoning for marching is. So, like Zach was saying, like, it's a lot of self-reflection. It's a lot of, you know, looking in on yourself and seeing, like, why are you out here? Where can you grow? What racist ideas have you perpetuated throughout your life? And how can you, you know, fix those and make sure that you don't do them again, and make sure that you're calling out your friends and family and other community members and making sure that they're not doing it either, you know? This movement isn't just about fixing yourself. It's about making sure that all the people around you also understand their racist ideologies and, like, understanding the history of, like, where racism came from, and the fact that, like, we're on twice stolen land. Like, yeah, like, this land was taken from indigenous individuals and then built by black people and taken from both of them. And so it's understanding those things and making sure you acknowledge each and every one of those things. It's understanding that, like, the Black Lives Matter movement is very intersectional, and you have to focus on all different aspects of it. Yes, we are out here saying defund or abolish the police, but you also have to realize all the other things that are going on and all the other ways that violence and discrimination happens to black people. Like, look at the educational system. Like, it doesn't teach in school all the horrible things that happen to black people. Like, they're trying to say that, like, white people treated their slaves nicely and blah blah blah. Like, that's bullshit. Like, even if they were treated nicely in any way, like, they were still slaves, they were still not free, and they're still not free. So we're gonna be out here until everybody is free, because that's not right, and we're tired of living in a racist ass country where that continues to happen. I just left the event with Trump, and, like, all of the Trump supporters that were lined up and down the streets, and, like, all of them just yelling all lives matter, blue lives matter. Like, I'm sorry, but a cop can take off his badge or her badge or their badge and go home, and nobody knows that that person's a cop. A black person walks with that skin color every day of their lives, and they're, like, racism every single day. And, like, yes, all lives matter, but all lives cannot matter until black lives matter, until we have the system is completely changed, and until, in my personal opinion, like, you cannot live in a world like this under capitalism. People are not going to be free under capitalism. So that's just gotta fucking go. It's gotta go. Like, that's just not going to continue to happen. Like, it's like, if when you continue to put profit over people, then what are you here for? You can't, like, call America the greatest country in the world or whatever, when, like, clearly we're not. Like, we're number one in coronavirus, which, like, so many people out there, I could spot the difference between a Black Lives Matter supporter and a Trump supporter, like, if they had a mask on or not. Because half the people out there were just saying that it's propaganda and they're doing it to try to show Trump bad. Like, thousands and thousands of people are dying, and, like, the fact that they can't even acknowledge that, but they can say all lives matter, there are still kids in cages, but you don't see them fighting for that. There are still people being shot at the border, but you don't see them challenging that. Like, so we need to be out
out here until like it's no like, hey, that person's a racist, I'm gonna change their mind. Hey, I did my activism for the day. Like, no, changing that one person's mind isn't gonna change anything. You have to change the system, and that's what I feel like we're doing.
I think I'm the last one, right? Everybody spoke? No, you didn't speak.
I'm out here as often as I can be because I feel like this is one of the most important things I can be doing right now. There's so much going on that we need to speak out about, and keeping this movement alive of compassion and healing in this time of so much darkness, I think is a beautiful thing. Out here day one for like, I don't know, 5-6 weeks straight, trying to bike, trying to keep people safe, learning how to be an ally. As a white man, it is a learning process, and I think it's something that everyone needs to go through. All white people really need to go through. Look at your fucking white privilege and understand that you might think that you are woke, but you are not, and you still have so far to go. And I speak myself too that I have a lot to learn too, and coming out here, really trying to learn how to be an ally and how to support, and how to not just be an ally, but how to be a comrade, and how to really listen and how to follow. Yeah, just came from the Trump rally, and I can't believe how big his face is. I'm just gonna say that. He's such a big face. Yeah. But you know, we're trying to have conversations because right now in this country there's a huge divide. This divide is just growing every day. Every day it's getting worse and worse and worse. And look at some of these moderate Trump supporters. It's like those are our countrymen, right? Those are our neighbors. Those are our people. We have to come together at some point. But right now it is almost futile to deal with. I mean, even trying to have productive conversations with a lot of these Trump supporters, even calm conversations, it almost seems futile. And I do think that we are fighting a war right now, and this is the war that we need to fight. And you know, there's a lot of people that keep saying, well, police in St. Peter defunded. We won, right? No, fuck that. Fuck that. They tried to do that to shut us up and to stop this movement. And it's not going to happen. We have to keep fighting and keep going out.
Is that everyone?
Yes.
Good. One of you guys go.
Just about with like having to learn and being a white person and being out here and like understanding your privilege and like everybody needs to continue to educate themselves. That is something you can do personally, and you cannot expect black people to educate you. But something you can do if a black person is willing to have that conversation with you, a marginalized person, a person of color, you can pay black people for their time, their experience, their knowledge. You can literally pay them money. Reparations is a very simple concept. Don't be afraid of it. Throw some money at black people. They have not had the same privileges we have had. That's all.
I'm just going because I haven't gone yet. I'm Caitlin. I'm here almost every day because I think what we're doing is really important, and I think that it changes minds every day, whether people want to believe it or not. It sparks conversations at the restaurants we go by. It sparks conversations of people that are just driving by and they might have something shitty to say to other people that actually do give a fuck about other people in the world other than themselves. Some people need to come to grips with the fact that if they're being selfish as hell, like something is wrong with that. Like if they want more than other people because they were given a skin color that's different than other people's, they're not deserving of more. And I don't know why some people haven't wrapped their minds around that, but we are finally coming to a point where people are willing to address other people for their wrong thinking. And I think that that's really important, and we can't stop, and we have to be out here marching every day to continue the conversation.
Did you go?
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
What up?
My name's Brian. I spent about the last 20 months in prison for a crime I didn't commit. So I know firsthand how the justice system can be corrupt, and I'm out on appeal, and I'm still fighting it now. Some of you may have recognized that over the past weeks I jump in and out of your guys' group here, and I pay attention, and I know some of your leaders, and I fully support, and I appreciate it. I especially like all the young faces I see out here. I appreciate and I respect the passion and the consistency that I see out here. It's inspiring. It gives me hope for the future of this country that we're on the right path. You know, if we look at the history of our nation, we see a lot of bad things. But one thing I think that I've seen in my 40-some odd years on this earth is a slow march towards progress. You know, things are slowly getting better. I know at times it seems that we're seeing atrocities we've never seen before, and that may be true. Part of it may also be that we now have the technology, we now have the connectivity, that we can face these ugly truths that we've been able to sweep under the rug for so long. As time goes on, it becomes harder and harder to sweep the truth under the rug. Somebody I admire, one of my teachers, once told me that sunlight is the best disinfectant. In order for something to become clean, it must first come out to the light. So I really thank you guys for what you're doing. I want you guys to keep it up, and I will continue to support you while I can. I guess that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate everyone that's coming out. I keep coming out because I'm a black man in America. Simple. Also, my great-grandmother's a Panther, so I kind of don't have that choice to like knock them out. I want to ask y'all something. So like, I believe that all people saying all lives matter is literally saying white lives matter.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
I just was like, I didn't know if that was just me, because like they literally don't do anything for anyone else.
No. And they only say it in response to Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, it's a direct response. Literally.
It was made to go against
And the only people who say that are literally white.
Right.
Thank you. But it's caught on to people that don't know that it was formed as anti-Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people that hear this phrase and they do see BLM and they think that it's racist.
And it is
And
not.
they really are. They're not bad people. They're just very confused and they're misdirected and they're told the wrong thing. And they don't know this all lives matter thing is really just fucking offensive.
So it's like statements like that are formed in a way that you can't rebuttal it without sounding wrong.
Yeah.
So when we say Black Lives Matter and they say all lives matter, if we go like, well, all lives don't matter, but then you kind of sound like the one that's wrong. When they do that on purpose, just like pro-choice, they say pro-life, but it's supposed to say like lives don't matter. Like, they do it on purpose.
That's why my response when somebody says all lives matter, I'm like, yeah, Black Lives Matter. You're right. Yeah, Black Lives matter.
I love it. I heard that like all lives matter. I don't know too much, so I hear we know that all lives matter, but unfortunately,
You need a reminder.
Black lives matter.
Like,
black is
in
in all.
It's like we only do that with loud. I had a conversation with somebody, and I was like, so can you say Black Lives Matter? If you believe all lives matter, can you also say Black Lives Matter? And I asked them for like 5 minutes, they wouldn't do it. They were like, yeah, Chinese lives matter. And I was like, okay, Black Lives Matter. They were like listing like a whole bunch of other things, but would not once say Black Lives. And I was like, there you go. Like, no, you're just racist.
Racist. Straight like that.
The same thing with like the all lives matter. It goes back to like being built on white supremacy. White supremacy lives in liberalism. It lives in wanting to keep a nice structure, wanting things to be nice and good and calm, and it literally like you have to dismantle that. And I'm sorry it's a little radical, but it has to be because this is so
Straight like that.
You like Trump?
Trump, if you can hear me, literally,
Like, let's just
fuck
say
Trump.
he wasn't like racist or like sexist,
xenophobic,
but he had like
Misogynistic.
sexual
Yes.
child allegations. Like
He should be in jail.
he's actually. Do you guys know that he was on trial before he was elected for like messing around with a 13-year-old girl?
And then he said he would date his own daughter.
Yeah, that man.
On live TV?
That's not even a man, bro. That's
No, but he's kind of a product of a system that has put him up
He's
there.
a damn puppet to the system. He's a
Exactly,
puppet.
exactly. You know, it's like now, it's like on the border. Why do they don't want to give people asylum, or they don't want to give them? Because if you give people asylum or you give them papers, you got to pay them a regular salary, and they want to continue to live on slavery. So people come and they have to fight. And for us, only the Black Lives Matter is what we are holding on to, because we see the hope there, here, with you. This is the hope.
Also, I just forgot about it. Oh, there it is. So like they're like, people have been like pressing me for like me. I don't know why me, but probably everyone's like, oh, where's the demands? Where's the demands? It's like slow down. We don't have to answer to nobody. One, not like black leadership. I'm saying all of us have to answer to no one who doesn't believe what we believe in. Because obviously this is the right way. But like, the demands will be finalized Wednesday. So just chill on that. And then also, I want to say like, they waited so long, like literally 400. All right, so the first slaves came here in 1619. So 400 plus, as in 401 years we've been oppressed. So like, why the hell do I have to get it out in a few months, and y'all waited fucking 400 years to even, not even think about it, to wait till we do something to then change our mind? So,
Well, what Ace once said, marching is the easiest part. The system's corrupt. People are corrupt. Donald Trump is corrupt. Just know you can always do your part. Keep yourself safe. Try and keep others safe. You know, coronavirus is still a thing. Not ending it, just everybody stay safe. Work at your own pace. Remember that you come first. Work on yourselves, then help.
Do some yoga.
Yeah.
Hey, music is therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Come on.
Oh, the dog wanna
Yes.
Haley,
Wrap it up for the
Lawrence,
Chiller.
come on.
Yo!
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's keep it PG.
PG.
Absolutely.
Sorry, sir.
Alright, I'm influenced. Thank you, guys.
If you weren't before, it's fine.
Haley.
I love you.
Love you too.
I don't have anything to say right now. I just want to come
Why
out.
do you come out? Why do you come
Oh, why do I come out? Well, it feels pretty stupid not to be out here.
Talk to him.
I was at the Clearwater, and there was a lot of Trump support. It was just overrun, and a lot of them, I talked to them, and they were just straight up ignorant. Just they didn't believe coronavirus was a thing, and I feel like the way we can beat this is not with violence, it's not with whatever, it's with love, and I feel like that's the best way to do it. I feel like it's just the go-to way, because we can't just try to give us our generic slogans. We need to
actually relate to them and, you know, kind of.
Anybody got anything they want to bring to light or tell us something to watch on YouTube or Netflix about something that we should learn?
13 specifically.
Y'all ain't watched 13?
I've already watched that. Give me something else.
There's a lot of things, like a lot of different posts on Instagram that like give you a huge ass list of movies, documentaries, TV shows, podcasts, songs, YouTube videos,
those are huge.
everything that you should be listening to and watching. Like when you're not here, yes, take care of your mental health and everything, but like educate yourself.
Yes, when you shower, when you drive.
And it's really cool and it can be fun or whatever, but like educate yourself. Continue to learn, continue to grow, continue to like see the person next to you and be like, hey man, have you seen this? And if they say no, let them know what it's about and then hold them accountable. 3 days later, ask them, hey man, do you remember that thing I told you about? Have you watched it? And like continue to talk to people like that. But like, you don't need to go up to a black person and ask them what you should be watching. Google it. You have a phone, and if you don't have a phone, borrow somebody's phone. That's okay too. But like, you don't need to ask a black person for every specific thing that you should be doing. You should just educate yourself. It is not their jobs to educate you. It's your own job. White people have been oppressing them, so we're not going to continue to have them for our help to stop oppressing them. That's just stupid. So like, make sure you're taking it upon yourself.
You're being a speedster right there. I'm going to need you to calm down.
I did want to shout out before I forget it. The supervisor of elections is having a big trouble getting poll workers. Normally a lot of old people. Honestly, old people are staying home. Old people are important. A lot of people are nursing. You're going to have really long lines to go to work. They do pay you. They pay you pretty well. If you go on the website, probably will hire you on the spot for people to call. So if you need some quick
Sorry,
he's like,
say that again?
Supervisor of elections for the August 18th and November 3rd.
You about to rig that shit, y'all.
Do they need it for early voting too?
They need it for early voting. They need it for everything. I can't do it for the 18th.
Yeah, so just to like add on to that, you guys know this building right here, this is where you stand up and you vote. If you want to do something when you're not able to march or use on social media, you know, get involved, learn about who is running, because you know, there's usually when we vote, it's normally just one person who's represented by the party who's getting elected, but there are so many individual people who you can be voting for who make a huge difference in our community. Like you can vote for school board, you can vote for police, just get really educated about who's available, speaking up, and who's the ally here. And think about that when you vote, because it's right there. If we can come out here, you can certainly go out and take that time.
Okay, speaking of videos or YouTube, it's on YouTube for free. It's called Black Pioneers in Sunshine City, which is St. Petersburg. So it tells you the black history of St. Petersburg and kind of interviews different people that lived here or grew up here. It is a little bit old, but not that old. So it's called Black Pioneers in Sunshine City. So if you don't want that, it's on YouTube.
Black Pioneers in Sunshine City.
Thank you. Well, I was just going to say, I don't know if you guys saw the sheriff's comments. Ray did some, shouting out Breonna Taylor and Black Lives Matter. He thought that was inappropriate and everything. He is up for election. There's two choices. I have a preference, but I think either one would be better. And if you want to find out more about Priest Edmund, one of the school board people at Ellendale, virtual conference with her next Thursday at 5. So if you go to Allendale, you can
information on the people running for sheriff. There's that one guy that's already in there that we all know and hate. And then there's Santana, who's actually being paid to be the opponent to McClinnis, because they are hoping that he'll beat McClinnis so that way the current sheriff doesn't have to go up against McClinnis. So like Santana's been placed by that party to try and make it so that they weed out the primary because they're scared of McClinnis. So like please make sure you are doing your own research on each and every candidate. Like don't just take my word for it. Do your own research and know every single person that we're putting in office and the best ways to hold them accountable. Like you can call up these people and request a meeting with them and talk to them about their policies, the concerns that you have, what you'd like to see in a sheriff or like in the school districts or anything like that. Like we vote them in. You guys have the power to talk to each of these individuals and make sure that your voice gets heard. So please do that.
Lieutenant on Facebook last night, and he responded like that. So, yeah, you can email them and call us to the district representatives, and they'll help you with anything you need help with, or your district. Just call and ask them for help, tell them your info, and they're there to help you. And the more people you are in contact with, the more you can start what you believe in. And just say, I'm in support of this cause for this reason, and stories are what stick. So.
I got a challenge. Y'all are already heard about the Courageous 12, right? Y'all heard someone say that.
Yeah.
Tonight, the Courageous 12.
Tell us more about it.
I want
What
you
is this?
guys to do that.
Okay.
So tomorrow you guys come out here and share what you guys have learned about the Courageous 12 in St. Peter. Yeah, Courageous 12.
Okay.
Is that it? It's only 9
Well, I have something that I wanted to it's like a question, something that arrived to me today, and I didn't think about it, but now that we're here, I thought about it. There's a young man, he's 17 years old, he's Maya man from Guatemala, and he's being held in detention in Phoenix. He's turning 18 very soon, and the only way that he's not going to be sent to the adult prison, because that's how they hold detention now, is if he finds a family that will take him in. So I wrote and said, well, I'll take him in, and then I thought, oh, no, I don't know, but I said, I'm going to share this person with you guys, he's going to be 18, so if it happens, will we all take him in?
I'll do it.
Sounds good? So you need that, and learn English.
We'll work on it. Send
Cool,
the
thank
link
you.
and stuff. We'll share it. See what's going on with it.
Yeah, and then people
I guess I'll say something really quick. This is something that you're not going to hear about in the media, but recently in Colombia, an indigenous girl, she's 11 years old, she was raped by 6 soldiers in Colombia. And this is a military that is funded by the U.S., so it all comes back to here. But when her case was up, the judge basically said that she was provoking them to rape her. So, yeah, if you guys can call the Colombian consulate, write them a letter. I mean, we need to get justice for her. I don't have her name, but if you look it up, the case will come up. You can send them the information. Yeah, I'll send it to the Facebook, but yeah, so I mean, it all comes back to here. If we can get justice here, we can get it in other places as well.
There is a WMNF, a radio station, a community radio station in Tampa, and it's supposed to be a community radio station for the whole area, all of Tampa Bay. So information that you want to pass along to to the larger community, you should have no problem getting it. Getting it. It's WMNF, so that could also be found online. 88.5 FM, and you can also ask for space. Know that the group has space in it at the station. This way you have a time where you can talk about your issues.
Thank you.
WMNF 88.5 FM.
Y'all ready for some sleep?
Yeah. Wait, no, they don't get no sleep. We get some sleep. We got
I wish I would have but keep safe because with the coronavirus, the biggest act of resistance we can do is to stay alive.
Yes.
Of course, more Democrats have died than Republicans because, of course, we are in more danger. That's why he wants to postpone the election. Maybe everybody will die.